Today's topic is, why do some people thrive well into their 90s, looking vibrant and full of life, while others struggle to reach 80 or even 70? It's a question that haunts many of us. We see one person hiking at 85 and another bound to a chair at 75. What's the difference? Is it just luck? The answer is a resounding no. In many developed countries, millions are dying years, even decades before their time. And it's not random. There are clear patterns, predictable habits, and silent enemies at play. Today, we're not just talking about theories. We're breaking down the 5 predictable, science-backed reasons that quietly but consistently shorten your life. These are the hidden traps that steal your years, and more importantly, we're going to show you exactly how to dodge them. The information you're about to hear isn't pulled from thin air. It's a synthesis of data from the World Health Organization, the CDC, groundbreaking research on aging from institutions like Harvard, and real-world observations from the world's blue zones, the places where people regularly live past 100 in good health. This isn't just about avoiding a heart attack or cancer. This is about making it past 80 with your mind sharp, your body capable, and your spirit high. It's about health span, not just lifespan. And I urge you to stay with us until the very end, because reason number 5 is the one most people ignore, yet it is arguably the most destructive of them all. Before we begin, let us know in the comments below what country state you are watching us from, and if this topic is something that you are curious about. It helps us understand what type of videos to create for you. Let's talk about the first predictable reason your life could be cut short: the modern epidemic of a sedentary lifestyle. We've all heard the phrase, "sitting is the new smoking," but most of us dismiss it. We think, "I'm not lazy. I'm just busy at my desk." But your body doesn't know the difference. When you sit for extended periods, your biological systems shift into a low-power, dormant mode that is catastrophic over time. Your metabolism plummets. The large muscles in your legs and glutes, which are crucial for processing blood sugar, become inactive. This dramatically increases your risk of insulin resistance, which is the direct pathway to type 2 diabetes and a major factor that shortens life. Your blood flow slows down, allowing fatty acids to more easily clog your arteries, setting the stage for high blood pressure and heart disease. Even your brain suffers. Reduced blood flow means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reaching your brain cells, which has been linked to slower cognitive function and an increased risk of dementia. Here's a shocking statistic. Research published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that for every single hour of television a person watches after the age of 25, their life expectancy is reduced by 22 minutes. Think about that. A few hours of binge-watching every night adds up to days, weeks, and eventually years shaved off your life. The fix doesn't have to be drastic. The key is breaking the cycle of sitting. The simplest, most powerful tool is a daily 30-minute brisk walk. It kickstarts your metabolism, improves circulation, and clears your mind. If you work at a desk, set a timer to stand up, stretch, and walk around for 2 minutes every half hour. It's a small interruption that pays massive dividends for your longevity. The second predictable roadblock on the path to living past 80 is poor sleep quality. We live in a hustle culture that glorifies burning the midnight oil. People brag about running on 4 or 5 hours of sleep. This is not a badge of honor. It's a declaration of self-destruction. Your body performs critical, non-negotiable maintenance work while you sleep. The most important of these is cellular repair and brain detoxification. During deep sleep, your brain's glymphatic system activates, acting like a power washing crew that flushes out metabolic waste products, including amyloid beta plaques, which are strongly associated with Alzheimer's disease. When you consistently cut your sleep short, that waste builds up, night after night, year after year. Chronic sleep deprivation also sends your immune system into a nosedive, making you more susceptible to infections and illnesses. It dysregulates the hormones that control your appetite, leading to weight gain. And it puts immense strain on your cardiovascular system, significantly increasing your risk for a heart attack or stroke. Here's a crucial myth to bust. It's not just about how long you sleep, but how well. 8 hours of restless, interrupted sleep can be far more damaging than 6 hours of solid, deep, restorative sleep. The quality is what matters most for aging well. The practical tip here is to build a non-negotiable wind-down routine. For 1 hour before bed, declare a screen-free zone. The blue light from phones, tablets, and TVs tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, suppressing the production of melatonin, your natural sleep hormone. Instead, read a physical book, take a warm bath, or listen to calming music. Treat your sleep like the life-extending medicine it is. Reason number 3 is one of the most poignant and powerful factors that shortens life. Social isolation. Loneliness isn't just a feeling, it's a physiological state that endangers your health. A landmark study by Julianne Holt-Lundstad at Brigham Young University, using data from over 300,000 people, found that lacking social connection carries the same early death risk as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It's more dangerous than obesity or physical inactivity. When we're lonely, our bodies perceive it as a low-level threat, triggering chronic stress, inflammation, and a weakened immune system. We relocate for jobs, interact through screens, and drift from face-to-face connections. The solution takes effort. Build your own moai. Join a hobby group, a book club, hiking group, or community garden. Volunteer for a cause. Make it a goal to call or visit an old friend or family member weekly, not just text. Rebuilding those bonds directly invests in your ability to live past 80. This leads us to reason 4, chronic stress and the inflammation it causes. If there's a villain in premature aging, it's chronic inflammation. And its top trigger today is psychological stress. Your stress response, powered by cortisol, was made for brief, acute threats. Great for escaping danger, but disastrous when activated all day by traffic, work, finances, and non-stop news. Constant cortisol floods your body with inflammation, fueling nearly every age-related disease: heart disease, dementia, arthritis, autoimmune issues, and cancers. It literally speeds up aging at the cellular level. Take the story of Mark, a high-powered executive. At 50, he looked 65, with high blood pressure, indigestion, and prediabetes. After a health scare, he quit his stressful job, began meditating, and started gardening. Within 2 years, his markers reversed. Blood pressure normalized, digestion improved, and he was no longer pre-diabetic. He didn't just feel younger, his body was aging slower. The takeaway: find a daily practice to release stress. Try 5 minutes of deep breathing with longer exhales to activate the vagus nerve and shift into rest and digest mode. Journaling, therapy, or 20 minutes in nature can have a similar, powerful effect. Your nervous system needs a break. Now we come to reason 5, the most overlooked but possibly most critical factor that shortens life: a nutrient-deficient diet. Not just a bad diet. You can be overweight and still malnourished. The Western diet is packed with calories but lacks essential micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants that your cells need to function and repair. This accelerates cellular aging. A major culprit: sugar overload. Excess sugar causes glycation, where sugars stick to proteins and fats, forming AGEs, advanced glycation end products, that stiffen tissues and damage collagen and blood vessels. Another issue: omega-3 deficiency. We're flooded with inflammatory omega-6 fats from processed foods, but lack the anti-inflammatory omega-3s from fatty fish, walnuts, and flax seeds, fueling chronic inflammation. Also, too little fiber from whole plants starves your gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria that regulate immunity, mood, and weight. A weak microbiome is a fast track to poor health. The simple tip: add color to your plate. Eat a variety of colorful plant foods daily. Add leafy greens like spinach. Snack on antioxidant-rich berries, and aim to eat fatty fish like salmon or sardines twice a week. If your diet isn't perfect, a third-party tested multivitamin can help, but never replace real, whole food. To recap, the 5 predictable reasons people struggle to live past 80 are a sedentary lifestyle, poor sleep, social isolation, chronic stress and inflammation, and a nutrient-deficient diet. The key is knowing every one of these is within your control. They aren't fixed destinies, they're the result of daily habits. Living past 80 with vitality isn't about winning the genetic lottery. It's a choice, made meal by meal, step by step, and night by night. Now we want to hear from you. Which of these 5 reasons shocked you most? And more importantly, which one will you start addressing today? Let us know in the comments below. You are our inspiration. Now tell us about your inspiration. If you're serious about aging well and want more practical, science-backed strategies, this channel is your toolkit.